Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 9th and last war of Season 19, and today 4 Loki's going to be facing New Nation again. So, this is the first rematch we've had this season. It's kind of an annoying one to get. These guys are really good. They're generally second or third overall. So, we're going to hop in here. We're going to scout the map really quick. And I can see immediately that they have a rank 3 korg on node 23, and I will be assigned that path, or that fight. I'm going to be on path 2 in section 1, path 6 in section 2. So I'm just taking a look around here. Lots of rank 3 6-stars, and I wanted to point this out because I'm not sure if everyone's aware of it. You'll notice that they left a mini boss blank, and that is the oscillating debuff node. And the reason that people do that is because if you use Ghost for the boss, you just want to make sure that people aren't getting extra damage by phasing debuffs. A lot of people will leave that node up if they're using Ghost because there's no attack or health added, and they'll use it to their advantage. So a lot of alliances leave that node blank. Okay, so let's get into it. We're going to start off on path 2, like I said, and this is going to be the strike counter nodes, and this is strike counter fury and power struggle, so I'm not going to gain any power unless she gets power, which is fine. So my plan here is to just slow play it with Omega Red. He can do damage without having to do very many hits. I believe she is stubborn, so you can see I'm just doing medium light. I'm going to do a heavy to lock in spores, and you can see she hasn't started gaining furies yet. I'm going to block everything because I don't want my spore damage to stop working for me. And then when she has the regeneration up, you just don't want to block hit her because she'll regenerate. She'll regenerate all of the damage back. So, okay, and then this is going to be a rank 5 5-star hit monkey, and this is going to be brute force and power focus 1, again on the strike counter node. So this is okay placement because you don't. I have no idea why I used that boost. I rewatched this and I didn't need it. So. You don't ever want to throw a special against Hitmonkey, and you don't want to knock him down, so that basically means that he's going to be throwing a lot of specials, and he's going to have a lot of furies throughout the fight. So you can see I'm using Omega Red. My plan here is to... I know how to evade his special 1, I just decided to block it. Here I'm taking a little bit of brute force damage, but I'm not super worried about it. Now he's starting to get the furies. I got a good intercept there. Again, you just do not want to knock him down, and the fight's over. So, okay, so that was clearly a wasted power start 1 boost that we just used, but it is not a big deal. Okay, so our next fight is going to be node 23 korg. You can see here I'm being a little bit cheap with potions. I'm healing with small potions that I never use, and the game kind of glitched out here, so I'm going to go back in. I probably should have fast forwarded through this, but okay, so I'm going to scoot up. This is going to be a rank 3 6-star Sig 200 korg. I was worried about this fight, so I actually used a 30% boost for this fight. A health boost, a lesser attack boost, and an invulnerability boost. So I felt pretty confident going in. I know roughly how to do this fight now. So let's see how it goes. So my initial plan is always just to block and build up a couple spores. So got a parry off, got my heavy. He shrugged that parry, which is interesting. Throw another heavy, medium, light, medium, parry, heavy. So that's just kind of the plan. There, I was super late, so I lost my invulnerability pretty much immediately. But I am bleeding, so that's a good thing. Okay, so throw the special 2 to get rid of all of his prowess and his rock stacks. So here I'm going to get a perfect evade of the special one. So I was feeling super confident at this point, got my spores locked in. I'm going to block this one, it's not unblockable. Go back in. Okay, so now I've done a special 2. And here in a second, let me see, okay, so there, I'm going to do medium, light, medium, and now he's defensive, and I just ended on a medium. So I'm in a crappy situation because he has 3 crowd excitement, his special 1 will be unblockable, and I can't really do anything. I can't hit into him, I can't hit into his block. I'm just kind of stuck here, so I'm going to do something really stupid. And I'm going to bait out a heavy, and I'm going to try to heavy counter him because I knew that if I punished with a medium he would evade and throw his special 1, and that was I wrote it down, 48,000 non-crit special 1 from Korg. He had 4 prowess, so that was my 3rd and hopefully final death of the season. It's pretty disappointing. But somebody else went in and finished. We have 2 people in the battle group with a rank 3 Omega Red, so it's not a big deal. Okay, and then here, this is going to be a Killmonger on Rage. You might have noticed at the beginning I had 8 extra mastery points, and that's because I did that funky thing with my masteries again, where I took off all of my attack masteries, except for like the enhanced fury ones, which make no difference. Just so that I could have 1 point in double edge for the bleed. Aside from that, that's the only suicide mastery that I'm running. It's just the 1 point, so it's like a 10% attack increase. And the only thing that I boosted is my health. So the trick here is to make sure that you don't do more than 2.5% damage. So you can see I kind of got backed up into the corner. I threw a special 1, and that's going to give him his first fury. I don't really know why someone would put Killmonger here. I mean, I guess that he counters Quake. Maybe that's the reason. But Nick Fury is much harder on this node, so I'm not really clear on that. So here I'm just doing mediums because he has his reverberation up. I won't take any damage back from his tentacle hits. And this is the last fight I'm using Omega Red for, so I'm not worried about block damage. I'm literally just trying to let my spores do like 90% of the work. He goes down pretty easily. Okay, and now we're on to the last fight of the war. And it's going to be a Sabretooth. And this is going to be Aggression Prowess and Power Focus 2. So this is okay placement aside from the fact that Sabretooth is not a stubborn defender, so you can easily Quake him here. And the Aggression Prowess will never really come into effect. So you can see this isn't going to be a great fight. I'm definitely going to make some mistakes in this fight. So it's just kind of standard Quake at this point. But I am going to get kind of mixed up because his AI is it's right there. He finished his combo from before he was stunned and then started a new one. So I got kind of mixed up with how many hits he was doing. But overall this fight is pretty straightforward with Quake. So I'm going to go ahead and let this fight play out while I tell you I'm going to go ahead and upload my season rewards tomorrow or the next day. We just got all of our season stats, so I wanted to include that. But I've got 4 6 stars and like 5 5 stars, I think. So it's pretty interesting. We did lose this war by a pretty decent amount. We did not have our best war as an alliance, but the season's over. We did finish in Masters, so great job to everybody in For Loki, and New Nation did a great job in this war. So yeah, I'll go ahead and upload the rewards opening tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow or Saturday. And yeah, so just keep an eye out for that. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.